I would say the level of commitment and due diligence that we do. Additionally, we have a variety of skill sets on our team, from 25-year vet to a 16-year attorney who's been with us for the last couple of years, underwriting, financial analysis skills, etc. So we have everything kind of from financial to legal covered. And again, we're all like-minded in that we like full due diligence and full disclosure. That's an interesting question. I would say the biggest challenge facing office space in general is landlord volatility and the commercial real estate debt bubble that is approaching. 2012, 2013, 2014. The market as a whole is, will be based on job growth, but what we really do is go building to building and focus on the individual landlord, when he purchased the asset, what is his debt, when is the debt rolling, etc., which are all very important decision-making points if you're going to sign a long-term lease. Through the end of the year, if you have a lease rolling, hopefully you've already gotten started. But I still think we're coming out of a trough. So I think you could lock into very aggressive rates that will make you look good for the next 7 to 10 years, with the exception of some assets that just changed hand recently that are going to command and want a much higher price. So a little bit to be wary of, but there's still a lot of good opportunities out there. Really through a great mentor who pushed me very hard as a numbers guy to learn the other side of our business. So I combined that experience and went back and got my master's in real estate and construction management, which kind of filled in the theory gap behind the working knowledge that I had. And for the last 6 years, I've been at Studley with this team and been performing at a high level. Well, I like to think what we do negotiating against the landlord is I'm taking punches at the bully for my clients. And that's been a theme throughout my life. I enjoy protecting people, advocating for people, and unifying their voice, almost whether they know it or not. I like to say leases are 60 pages for a reason. Rent and square footage are on page 1. So there's about 20 sections you can lose money, and I learned early in my career what the pro language was for the investor, and I've spent the second half of my career protecting my clients from allowing that lease language into their lease, or at least educating them on it. I would say honesty and full due diligence. Look, all of our clients are smart people. They run their business. I'm not here to push a single option down their throat. Ideally, I can give them 2 or 3 options that they say, hey Tom, any of these work. But within that, there's a lot of hard conversations to be had on both sides, delivering a hard message to the landlord and also sometimes delivering a hard message to our client. I think the clients who really like me appreciate that I'm upfront and at time frame 0 very clear with the hard things to discuss, and I think a lot of my competitors skip that step because it's uncomfortable. Interesting about myself. Well, I was actually had a learning disability that I never knew about until age 21, and found out I was dyslexic. Was always better at math, better than English, and I had to learn phonics again at 21. And to this day, I still kind of giggle every once in a while that I negotiate legalese for a living.